Hi. Um, I sprained my ankle dancing, so I have a lot of time and I'm not used to not being physically active, but I have to say these 3 days of introspection have been incredibly productive. There's two things I want to share with you. I probably meditated for 10 hours and I've been praying and reading, learning to write Chinese calligraphy. I mean, I'm just amusing myself, but really I'm growing and I'm learning and I'm healing. And I wanted to talk about taking time for introspection. It's really easy to fill all of our time, and how much of what you're filling your time with is actually necessary. I'm very guilty of, for instance, watching too many movies or going to have a beer. And I'm not judging going to have one beer, but I'm saying for me, I'm outside, sorry, it's loud. It's the middle of downtown Santa Cruz. But it's pretty, and I'm grateful. Anyway, make time for yourself just to check in, to be honest with yourself about how you're feeling, about the people in your life, about your choices, but gentle and compassionate. I'm not saying judge yourself, but there are things I need to change. And my neighbors are fraternity guys, so we can consider that like, I don't know, appropriate background noise, because it is what it is. Buddhist philosophy would say, just accept it. The actress in me says, please shut up, but I won't say that to them, actually. Anyway, I also wanted to talk about respect. I am dating someone that's really not treating me with respect. And for me, I have a long history of putting up with that. And even though I've had so much therapy and stuff, in some ways I'm still putting up with it. But today I watched a show that made me realize why. It's okay to be alone. And if I have to choose between being disrespected and being alone, I'm going to choose being alone. And that doesn't make me less than. It doesn't make you less than if you're alone. Wait for someone who's really great. And this person is great. They just aren't great at communicating with me. And I think I should be a little more specific. So if somebody has plans for you, example, and blows them off to do whatever and doesn't bother to tell you that, that's called a flake. And it's rude. So things come up in life and plans need to change. But if someone is viewing you as an option, do not make them a priority. I accidentally got so distracted because I haven't had a boyfriend in years. I usually would rather not, to be honest, because of the emotions involved and the disappointment and caring. Caring is hard and caring is complicated. But in the last few days, because of crutches, I've made a lot of art, and I've been very honest with myself about my vulnerability, about sex, about money in my relationship to it. I'm just trying to figure out, everything. But the main thing I want to know is, are you being treated with respect by the people in your life? Do you feel better around them, or do you feel worse? Do they build you up, or do they bring you down? Are they insulting you, or are they honest but complimentary? I think the people close to us should tell us nice things sometimes, because everyone needs encouragement. As a early child care professional, I really believe in positive reinforcement, and I think it works for grown-ups as well. My best friend Darshana, for example, she can tell me what I need to hear and what I need to change. She can tell me things I don't want to hear, because I want to grow and I want to improve as a human being, and I want to treat other human beings with respect. And I want to help them. I want to inspire. I want to encourage. I want to love. And I want to be loved. But if you find yourself in a situation where that's not the case, please be honest with yourself and change. Change people. Change where you are. Change your job if it's your boss treating you like shit. We aren't here to be treated like shit. And I believe, and this may be controversial, but for me personally, and I'm not judging your beliefs or asking you to believe as I do, but for me personally, to have a spiritual life changes everything. It helps me cope. It gives me strength when I have none, when I'm frustrated, when I just want to quit and give up and say fuck everything. I find it. I find something. I find some little something inside of me and around me to be grateful for. Like my best friend Johnny brings me a flower. I love flowers. The point is, we can choose to focus on what sucks, like crutches, or we can choose to focus on what's beautiful, like flowers. Not sure if I really put them in the shot. But try to be gentle with yourself, but also have very clear boundaries and healthy boundaries, and take time to check in with yourself. Like, introspection is important. It's easy to get busy, to go in circles, to be on a hamster wheel, to do the same shit every day and wonder where the time went. You know what? It's your time and it's your obligation to manage it. I need to learn to manage my time better. And I'm working on that. But it's, I don't know. I just wanted to share that 3 days of crutches. I've learned to write Chinese, love myself, have boundaries yet again, focus on the positive, and then try to manage my time better. So maybe this is helpful to you. Take a little time, write in a journal, meditate. If you don't know how to meditate, PM me and I'll be happy to teach you for free. I've had some really great teachers. So yeah, thanks guys. Ciao.